Hello investors and future investors, welcome to the channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you what to do if your leaps become absolutely destroyed. Now, if you're new to options trading or you're new to the channel, then I suggest you pay very close attention to this video. It's going to save you lots and lots of money. Welcome to Investment Gains. Let's jump right into it. Welcome back, investors and future investors. My name is Tim, and on this channel, I show you how I use my portfolio in order to make consistent income. For today's video, I'm going to show you how to manage your LEAPS option if they go against you. So before we begin, all you new investors out there, I know you guys are having a very difficult time navigating this volatile market. Well, I'm going to be telling you this, and this is a guarantee. If you were to choose option strategies that give you income, or you were to choose strike dates that are way out, then that's going to allow you to relax more in the market and you should be able to achieve some kind of gains in the near future. That being said, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you the leaps option I have, how much they're down. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in order to manage these positions in order to not lose out. So let's go ahead and follow with me. So we're going to start off with one of the first leaps, which is going to be on SG Sweet Green. As you can see here, I have a leaps option at a $20 call. Currently, SG is trading at 19.47. So the current share price is below my call price. So that means I should be down a bit. Okay, so here we are, and I'm actually down about $245, which represents 27% of the leaps option. But I am not panicking, and here is why. This is very important. Look at the expiration date. The expiration date is January 16, 2026. So that means I still have 10 months to go on this leaps option. Timing is extremely important. For those of you guys who do not know, I make most of my money using long-term option strategies to make short-term gains. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump into a second leaps option just to confirm that my leaps are in fact down. Okay, so here is another leaps option in my portfolio, and this one is at the $42 call, and this one is a roll. I rolled it up from the $40 strike price to the $42 strike price. And yes, you can roll your leaps out. For you to see a full video of that, you could go ahead, subscribe to the channel, or you could simply just go search the channel for options rolling. Currently, the price of Robinhood is about $30.88. So the share price is lower than my call price, so I'm definitely down. Let's go ahead and see how much I'm down. Okay, so here you go. So I'm down $482, which represents a 39% of my options value. Once again, why am I so calm? Why am I still making these videos? Why am I not panicking? The reason is quite simple once again. Look at my expiration date. My expiration date, once again, is January 16th, 2026. So I have lots of time to just sit here and wait. And if anything goes tits up, then I could just go ahead and manage this trade. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to manage your leaps option if they go to this level. But I want you guys to know this. I am not going to do anything to these leaps option. I'm just doing this to show you how it's done if you're in this situation. I do have 10 months, so I'm not going to do anything with these leaps option. Now, before we go ahead and I show you how to manage these positions, remember, do yourself two favors. Always remember to do your own due diligence before investing. And secondly, always make sure you have an exit strategy before entering any options trade. Now, let me go ahead and show you how to manage these long call leaps option if it starts to go against you. And for that, let's go to another leaps option I have. So the reason I'm going to show you guys three different leaps option is to show you guys that the market is down and so is my portfolio. But the most important reason I'm showing you three leaps option is to let you know, although the market is down, although the leaps option is down, you can still generate income consistently. So let's go ahead and into the third leaps option. I'm going to show you how to manage it. Okay, investors, here we are on a long call. This one is not actually a leaps option. I'm going to show you why it's a long call in a second. So currently my strike price for this call is $60 level, but The share price is currently trading at around $45.20. So once again, I am down on this long call. Let's go ahead and see how much I'm down. Okay, here you have it. So right now I'm down 649 or 66% down. Once again, I am not panicking. Now, I did mention that this one is not a leaps option. This one is a long call. The reason why this one is a long call is the expiration date is July 18th, and I bought this, I think, just a couple of weeks ago. So this one is a long call, but it's still the same strategy. So I'm going to show you what to do if I were to manage this long call right now. The fact that the share price is down, that does not scare me. The fact that I'm down 66%, that still does not scare me. If I were to go ahead and manage this position, which I actually will not manage this position, remember that very carefully. I'm just doing this to show you what I'm going to do if it becomes very terrible. So for that, we're going to go ahead and roll this position. Now, you could actually hit this button here because Robinhood make these things extremely simple and extremely user-friendly. I'm going to go ahead and do it the hard way. So those of you guys that don't have Robinhood, that have the other brokerage, you could follow along as well. So let's go ahead into view all options. Now, remember the nature of a long call or a leaps option. It's a buy. So in order for us to get it, we need to go ahead now and sell that particular option. So the strike date was July 18th. Let's go ahead and pull that up. So let's go ahead now and we're going to find our long call, and it was at the $60 price. There you have it right here. So now we bought this long call to get into it. So now what we're going to do, we're going to sell it. So let's go to sell. And before I do that, look at the price right here is 3.70. So let's go ahead and sell. And as you can see, the price change right here. Robinhood have this huge bid-ask spread, so always pay close attention to that. So let's go ahead. We're going to click into it. Good. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy another long call. So now I'm going to go to buy. I'm going to stick with call, and then I'm going to change my expiration date. So I'm just going to make this like the other two that I showed you, which is January 16, 2026, which is 284 days. Let's go ahead and select that. Now, I really like the strike price of $60, so I'm going to maintain that. Let's go ahead, let's click into that. So by me selling the long call, I was able to receive a credit. Now, with me buying a call, I'm going to have to pay. I'm going to pay 7.25, which works out to be $725 because each option contract contains 100 shares. I'm going to reduce the amount of credit I receive from selling the contract from the amount I'm going to pay here, and that difference is going to be 443. Let's go ahead and hit continue. Good. So this is how this is going to work out. Now I'm going to have to pay an additional amount in order for me to roll this long call. The amount I'm going to have to pay is going to be, let's say, $390. Now, that is not such a bad thing because I do use my long calls and my leaves option in order to make consistent income. So I have zero issues paying an additional $390 to buy myself an additional 6 months of options value. That is what you do if your leaps options or your long call starts to go against you. Now, let me just give you an experienced trader's tip. Me personally, I make these videos to show you guys how I manage my portfolios. I do not do anything to my leaps option unless they're about 90 days to expiration. That's when the time value really starts working against you. So if you guys have any questions about the leaps option, any questions about rolling your leaps option, let me know down in the comments below. And if this video was helpful, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, please go ahead and share this video with someone you think that might be in this kind of situation right now. Let's try to help as many as we can. Hit that notification bell to get an alert whenever I post a video. I post pretty often. And before we go, always make sure to do your own due diligence before investing. Until the next video, keep pushing your investments.